Hi everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor, and today I'm sitting down with the manager of Sweetsalt. You're going to want to watch this video and learn more about this amazing restaurant, cafe, bakery. Stay tuned. Hi again everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today I am at this delicious bakery restaurant here in Toluca Lake called Sweetsalt. I'm with the manager, Cameron, and we're just going to kind of talk a little bit about the business. I've had meetings here before, and like the snacks and desserts, and the breakfast is just delicious. So Cameron.
Yes.
Sweetsalt, how long have you guys been here in Toluca Lake?
We've actually been here coming up on, a little over 10 years actually. We had a soft opening in 2009, winter of 2009.
Okay.
And then 2010 it was like the real opening. So just a little bit over 10 years, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I know you're the manager, but you've been heavily involved. What made this the location for Sweetsalt?
Sure. It's a funny story for me. I actually used to work here. I was work here as a front of house person,
Okay.
and then over the years, I've been here for about nine or 10 years. Been promoted up, and now I'm the manager. So the reason that Alex, the owner, chose Toluca Lake is just he loves the community, loves the neighborhood. Great place to raise a family.
Yes.
Just everything about it is so community focused, community oriented. He really thought it would be a great fit for what he wanted to do.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's interesting too, because I noticed that some of your desserts, it looks like they're custom made, small businesses, and so you guys are incorporating and supporting that as well with your business.
100%, yeah.
Do you live here in Toluca Lake?
I do not anymore. I used to. I used to live right off of Moore Park and Cahuenga, just right down the street there.
Okay.
Now my wife and I live in South Pasadena. My wife, who actually met here many years
nice.
ago. So yeah, now we live in South Pasadena.
What do you miss about Toluca Lake then?
Oh, so many things. Foreman's, right across the street, one of my favorite bars. Timmy Nolan's, no longer Timmy Nolan's these days, but I used to go there all the time. Just all the restaurants. I love everything that's within walking distance.
Right.
When I used to live here, just would walk everywhere or ride a bike right down Riverside Drive.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that's just right here. The Trader Joe's, like right there. Like forget it.
That's like one of the best things.
That's the dream, right? Yeah. What else is great about Toluca Lake? I love Christmas time is especially great around here. The neighborhood goes all out with decorations, Halloween, just every holiday.
Super fun.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
The community, I think, really just shows off what's great about kind of like a small town. I think
Small
it's great.
town vibe in the middle of Los
100%.
Angeles.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, it's very Stars Hollow. It's great.
So I feel like I've mentioned a couple times that you guys have wonderful food. Talk a little bit about what you guys have to offer as far as the menu and food and snacks, because
Absolutely.
I think it's delicious.
Yeah, so I always describe it as it's not quite fast casual, but it's not quite slow dining experience. It's somewhere in between. Sandwiches, salads, fresh soups. We have an in-house pastry chef, Kelly, who's phenomenal, and she makes everything here. We also order in specialty chips with these great truffle chips, specialty cookies from Massachusetts, the kayak cookies.
Wait, they're from Massachusetts?
They sure are, yes.
That's Mom, I know you're watching this. Hi.
Shout outs to Mom. Sandwiches, salads, and of course, you mentioned earlier the breakfast. Really fantastic breakfast that we serve all day, which people want that all day.
Yeah, and I love that you guys have salad with breakfast, because I think so many times, especially here in America, we're not used to incorporating our greens with our every meal.
It's true.
So
That's something the owner really wanted to emphasize, was like the freshness of like, you can put a little greens on the side there, and it does brighten up the plate a little bit.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you say? Where's most of your clientele coming from?
Sure. So obviously, it's we're in the heart of Studio City. So we got all the movie studios right down the street. You got Disney, Warner Bros., Universal, ABC, NBC, all the big studios around here. So obviously, we get a lot of producers and writers and actors from those places. Of course, a lot of the locals as well. I can at any given moment throughout the day, I can probably tell you the names of 80% of the clients in the building, just because it's all regulars. Everybody who lives right behind the restaurant, right around the neighborhood. People come by every single day for their coffee and croissant, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of families, a lot of local people who live here. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest impact for you guys with the pandemic?
Sure.
Because that's surely, we've heard so often that restaurants got clobbered. I mean, I know a couple that have gone out of business.
100%,
and definitely a decline, especially those that really cater to the entertainment industry in this area.
Yeah, we got hit really hard by that, as you can imagine. I would say the biggest impact was studio orders. We were fortunate enough to be in the rotation for a lot of studio lunches, and of course, when a lot of production shut down, those orders slowed down exponentially. We've been really lucky in that, again, a lot of those regulars have been able to keep ordering from us, so we've been fortunate enough to make it through.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say the most popular dishes here?
Sure. Okay. So people ask that all the time. That is like the most common ask.
Okay.
I always ask them, you looking at breakfast, lunch, or salads?
Let's go over all three.
Very good. So the breakfast burrito is probably the most popular breakfast item. Scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, applewood smoked bacon, potatoes, and a tomatillo salsa. It's a tomatillo avocado salsa, so not too spicy. That's probably the most popular breakfast item, and of course a little green salad on the side.
Yeah.
As far as lunch goes, I'd say the turkey, bacon, and avocado. It's like a turkey club. Smoked turkey breast, that same thick cut bacon, cheddar cheese, fresh arugula on a house-made ciabatta roll. It's very delicious.
That's the best part.
Exactly, yeah. And then as far as salads go, I'd say the most popular salad is probably the spicy quinoa or maybe the kale and wild rice. Just real fresh ingredients, white quinoa, tomatoes, feta cheese, Kalamata olives, a little cilantro, and it comes on a bed of fresh arugula. Kale wild rice, raw kale, a little bit cabbage, some romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and a wild rice mix that we make here.
That's a nice combination.
Yes. Yeah, it's like fresh, healthy, really good for you.
Yeah. I find a lot of times when I get like a quinoa salad somewhere, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make that at home, and it's never quite the same.
It's something about it. Yeah, I'd say the way the cooks, just the portions are just perfectly done.
Yeah.
Like everything's just the right amount of all the things together, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything special coming up? I know we talked about 10 years here. We're getting into summer and things are supposed to reopen again, which is exciting. Do you have any kind of events or something?
Nothing really on the horizon. We're kind of just getting used to reopening the indoors of the building and just welcoming people back into the restaurant. So I'd say we're still kind of riding that train. But it feels good to get a little bit back to some normalcy.
Right.
I would say. So yeah, just keep an eye out for fresh summer menu. We're putting some peach salads on the menu, some peach items. So keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Seasonal.
Nice.
Yeah.
So everyone, again, Sweet Salt is here in Toluca Lake on Riverside, basically next to, or I think Alameda is right next door, right?
Yeah. We're in between Foreman and Sankola.
Right.
It is right in between, right across from the Wells Fargo.
Yeah, that's the landmark. So when you see Wells Fargo, just look to your right.
That's right.
And the hours of operation right now are?
Yes, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. We're open for dine-in and takeout, inside and outside.
Fantastic. So come and check out Sweet Salt, and you will definitely not be disappointed whether you're here for a quick meeting, some lunch, breakfast. I, the other day, had the most delicious omelet with spinach. I honestly have been thinking about that ever since. So come on and give us a try. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and be sure to tune in next week. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button below.